Section 1-4. Instruments and controls. Interior equipment. Sun visors, interior lights, personal lights, illuminated entry system, cigarette lighter and ashtray, power outlets, glove box, rear console box, garage door opener, cup holders, overhead console box, auxiliary box, floor mat, warning reflector holder, coat hooks, luggage cover, and tie-down hooks. Sun visors. To block out glare, move the sun visor as shown. 1. To block out glare from the front, swing the sun visor down. 2. To block out glare from the side, remove the sun visor from the hook and swing it to the side. 3. To block out glare coming obliquely from behind you, slide the visor backwards. At this position, the vanity light does not come on. And 4. To block out glare from the front with a sun visor in the position 2 or 3, swing the other sun visor down. Interior lights. Center. Vehicles without rear seat audio system. Vehicles with rear seat audio system. To turn on the interior light, slide the switch. The interior light switch has the following positions. On, keeps the light on all the time. Off, turns the light off. Door, turns the light on when any side door is opened. The light goes off when all the doors are closed. For details, see Illuminated entry system on page 78. Rear. To turn on the interior light, slide the switch. The interior light switch has the following positions. On, keeps the light on all the time. Off, turns the light off. Door, turn the light on when the back door is opened. The light goes out immediately when the back door is closed. Personal lights. 1. Door position and 2. Off position. To turn on the personal light, push the lens. To turn the light off, push the lens once again. The personal light switch has the following positions. Door, turn the lights on when any side door is opened without pushing the lens. The light goes off when all the doors are closed. For details, see Illuminated entry system on page 78. Off, turn the lights on only when you push the lens. Illuminated entry system. 1. Footlights. 2. Ignition switch light. 3. Personal lights with a door position. 4. Center console spotlights. 5. Inside door handle lights. 6. Center interior light with a door position. And 7. Running board lights. All of the lights except the center console spotlights will come on when any of the side doors are opened. After all the doors are closed, the lights remain on for about 15 seconds before fading out. Note, the operating condition can be changed. The duration of lighting can be changed, and the footlights and inside door handle lights can be set not to come on. Ask your Lexus dealer for details. However, in the following cases, the lights go out immediately. All of the lights except the center console spotlights. All the side doors and back door are locked. Ignition switch light, personal lights and center interior light. All the side doors are closed and the ignition key is in the ACC or on position. Running board lights. The vehicle speed exceeds about 8 km per hour, 5 miles per hour. When any of the side doors is unlocked, all of the lights except the center console spotlights will come on and remain on for about 15 seconds before fading out. To prevent the battery being discharged, all of the lights will automatically turn off when the ignition key removed and the door is left open for about 30 minutes. Ignition switch light, personal lights and center interior light. The ignition switch light, personal lights and center interior light also come on and remain on for about 15 seconds before fading out when the ignition switch is turned to the lock position. Footlights and inside door handle lights. The footlights and inside door handle lights also come on when the ignition switch is in the on position with the selector lever in the P position. When the selector lever is moved out of the P position, the footlights and inside door handle lights will be dimmed. Note, the footlights and inside door handle lights can be set to turn off when the selector lever is moved out of the P position. Ask your Lexus dealer for details. When the instrument panel light control dial is turned fully down, the footlights will turn off. Center console spotlights. The center console spotlights come on when the ignition switch is in the ACC or on position. Cigarette lighter and ashtray. Front. To use the cigarette lighter and ashtray, first push against the cigarette lighter and ashtray covers. Then when the cigarette lighter cover opens, press in the cigarette lighter. After it finishes heating up, it automatically pops out ready for use. Do not hold the cigarette lighter pressed inches. If the engine is not running, the ignition key must be in the ACC position to use the lighter. When finished with your cigarette, thoroughly extinguish it in the ashtray to prevent other cigarette butts from catching fire. After using the ashtray, close the lid completely. To remove the ashtray, press down on the lock spring plate and pull out. Use a Lexus GX470 cigarette lighter or equivalent for replacement. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or sudden stop while driving, always completely close the ashtray after use. Rear. To use the ashtray, raise the lid. When finished with your cigarette, thoroughly extinguish it in the ashtray to prevent other cigarette butts from catching fire. After using the ashtray, close the lid completely. To remove the ashtray, raise the lid and pull it out. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or sudden stop while driving, always completely close the ashtray after use. Power outlets. 12 volts DC. The power outlet is designed for power supply for car accessories. The ignition key must be in the ACC or on position for the power outlet to be used. Notice. To prevent the fuse from being blown, do not use the electricity over the total vehicle capacity of 12 volts DC/120 watts. To prevent the battery from being discharged, do not use the power outlet longer than necessary when the engine is not running. Close the power outlet lid when the power outlet is not in use. Inserting anything other than an appropriate plug that fits the outlet, or allowing any liquid to get into the outlet, may cause electrical failure or short circuits. 115 volts AC. This power outlet is designed for use as a power supply for electric appliances in the vehicle. The key must be in the on position for the power outlet to be used. The maximum capacity for this power outlet is 115 volts AC/100 watts. If you attempt to use an appliance that requires more than 115 volts AC or 100 watts, the protection circuit will activate and cut the power supply. The power supply will restart automatically when you use an appliance that operates within the 115 volts AC/100 watts limits. Main switch. To use the power outlet, push the main switch on the instrument panel. An indicator light will illuminate to indicate that the power outlet is ready for use. Push the main switch once again to turn the power outlet off. When the power outlet is not in use, make sure that the main switch is turned off. Notice. To prevent the battery from being discharged, do not use the power outlet longer than necessary when the engine is not running. Close the power outlet lid when the power outlet is not in use. Inserting anything other than an appropriate plug that fits the outlet, or allowing any liquid to get into the outlet, may cause electrical failure or short circuits. The power outlet is not designed for the following electric appliances, even though their power consumption is under 115 volts AC/100 watts. These appliances may not operate properly. Appliances with high initial peak wattage, cathode ray tube type televisions, compressor-driven refrigerators, electric pumps, electric tools, etc., measuring devices which process precise data, medical equipment, measuring instruments, etc., other appliances requiring an extremely stable power supply, microcomputer-controlled electric blankets, touch sensor lamps, etc., certain electrical appliances may cause radio noise. Glove box. 1. Unlock. 2. Open. And 3. Lock. To use the glove box. Open by pulling the lever. Lock by inserting the master key and turning it clockwise. Unlock by inserting the master key and turning it counterclockwise. With the tail lights on, the glove box light will come on when the glove box door is open. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or a sudden stop, always keep the glove box door closed while driving. Rear console box. To access the rear console box, push the center of the lid. The rear console box light comes on when the tail lights are turned on. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or a sudden stop, always keep the rear console box closed while driving. Garage door opener. The garage door opener, HomeLink universal transceiver, is manufactured under license from HomeLink and can be programmed to operate garage doors, gates, entry doors, door locks, home lighting systems, and security systems, etc. Programming the HomeLink. 1. Indicator light, and 2. Buttons. The HomeLink in your vehicle has 3 buttons and you can store 1 program for each button. To ensure correct programming into the HomeLink, install a new battery in the handheld transmitter prior to programming. The battery side of the handheld transmitter must be pointed away from the HomeLink during the programming process. For Canadian users, follow the procedure in programming an entrance gate / programming all devices in the Canadian market. Step 1. Decide which of 3 HomeLink buttons you want to program. 1. HomeLink. 2. Handheld garage transmitter. And 3. 25 to 75 mm, 1 to 3 inches. Step 2. Place your handheld garage transmitter 25 to 75 mm, 1 to 3 inches, away from the surface of the HomeLink. Keep the indicator light on the HomeLink in view while programming. Step 3. Simultaneously press and hold the handheld garage transmitter button along with the selected HomeLink button. Do not release the buttons until Step 4 has been completed. Step 4. When the indicator light on the HomeLink changes from slow to a rapid flash after 20 seconds, you can release both buttons. Step 5. Test the operation of the HomeLink by pressing the newly programmed button. If programming a garage door opener, check to see if the garage door opens and closes. If the garage door does not operate, identify if your garage transmitter is of the roll encode type. Press and hold the programmed HomeLink button. The garage door has the roll encode feature if the indicator light on the HomeLink flashes rapidly and then remains lit after 2 seconds. If your garage transmitter is the roll encode type, proceed to the heading programming a roll encode system. And Step 6. Repeat steps 2 through 5 for each remaining HomeLink button to program another device. Programming a roll encode system. If your device is roll encode equipped, it is necessary to follow steps 1 through 4 under the heading Programming the HomeLink before proceeding with the steps listed below. Step 1. Locate the training button on the ceiling-mounted garage door opener motor. The exact location and color of the button may vary by brand of garage door opener. Refer to the owner's guide supplied by the garage door opener manufacturer for the location of this training button. Step 2. Press the training button on the ceiling-mounted garage door opener motor. Following this step, you have 30 seconds in which to initiate Step 3 below. Step 3. Press and release the vehicle's programmed HomeLink button twice. The garage door may open. If the door does open, the programming process is complete. If the door does not open, press and release the button a 3rd time. This 3rd press and release will complete the programming process by opening the garage door. The ceiling-mounted garage door opener motor should now recognize the HomeLink unit and be able to activate the garage door up/down. And Step 4. Repeat steps 1 through 3 for each remaining HomeLink button to program another roll encode system. Programming an entrance gate / programming all devices in the Canadian market. Step 1. Decide which of the 3 HomeLink buttons you want to program. Step 2. Place your handheld gate / device transmitter 25 to 75 mm, 1 to 3 inches, away from the surface of the HomeLink. Keep the indicator light on the HomeLink in view while programming. Step 3. Press and hold the selected HomeLink button. Step 4. Continuously press and release cycle the handheld gate / device transmitter button every 2 seconds until Step 5 is complete. Step 5. When the indicator light on the HomeLink changes from a slow to a rapid flash after 20 seconds, you can release both buttons. Step 6. Test the operation of the HomeLink by pressing the newly programmed button. Check to see if the gate / device operates correctly. And Step 7. Repeat steps 1 through 6 for each remaining HomeLink button to program another device. Programming other devices. To program other devices such as home security systems, home door locks or lighting, contact your authorized Lexus dealer for assistance. Reprogramming a button. Individual home link buttons cannot be erased. However, to reprogram a single button, follow the procedure programming the home link. Operating the home link. To operate the home link, press the appropriate home link button to activate the program device. The home link indicator light should come on. The home link continues to send the signal for up to 20 seconds as long as the button is pressed. Erasing the entire home link memory, all 3 programs. To erase all previously programmed codes at one time, press and hold down the 2 outside buttons for 20 seconds until the indicator light flashes. If you sell your vehicle, be sure to erase the programs stored in the home link memory. Caution. When programming the home link universal transceiver, you may be operating a garage door or other device. Make sure people and objects are out of the way of the garage door or other device to prevent potential harm or damage. Do not use this home link universal transceiver with any garage door opener that lacks the safety stop and reverse feature as required by federal safety standards. This includes any garage door opener model manufactured before April 1, 1982. A garage door opener which cannot detect an object signaling the door to stop and reverse does not meet current federal safety standards. Using a garage door opener without these features increases risk of serious injury or death. This device complies with Part 15 of the FCC rules and with RSS-210 of the IC rules. Operation is subject to the following 2 conditions. 1. This device may not cause harmful interference, and 2. This device must accept any interference received, including interference that may cause undesired operation. Warning, this transmitter has been tested and complies with FCC and IC rules. Changes or modifications not expressly approved by the party responsible for compliance could void the user's authority to operate the device. Cup holders. Front. In front of the rear console box. To use the cup holder, push the cup holder lid. The cup holder is designed for holding cups or drink cans securely. The cup holder can be adjusted to the size of the cups by changing the separator position or moving the separator arms. You can use it as an accessory box by removing the separator inside. In the rear console box. To use the cup holder, open the rear console box and pull down the cup holder. The cup holder is designed for holding cups or drink cans securely. Caution. Do not place anything else other than cups or drink cans in the cup holder, as such items may be thrown about in the compartment and possibly injure people in the vehicle during sudden braking or in an accident. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or sudden stop while driving, keep the cup holder closed when not in use. Rear. Second seat armrest. To use the cup holder, pull down the second seat armrest and push the cup holder portion of the armrest. The cup holder is designed for holding cups or drink cans securely. Beside the third seat. Caution. Do not place anything else other than cups or drink cans in the cup holder, as such items may be thrown about in the compartment and possibly injure people in the vehicle during sudden braking or in an accident. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or sudden stop while driving, keep the cup holder of the second seat armrest closed when not in use. Overhead console box. To use the overhead console box, push the button. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or a sudden stop, always keep the overhead console box closed while driving. As this box is designed for holding eyeglasses, do not place any object heavier than approximately 200 grams, 0.44 pounds, in it. Heavier objects may cause the box to open and the contents to fly out, resulting in injuries. Notice. During hot weather, the interior of the vehicle becomes very hot. Do not leave anything flammable or deformable such as a lighter, glasses, etc. inside. Auxiliary box. To use the auxiliary box, open it as shown above. Caution. To reduce the chance of injury in case of an accident or a sudden stop, always keep the auxiliary box closed while driving. First aid kit holder. 1. To loosen, and 2. To tighten. This auxiliary box is equipped with a belt to hold the first aid kit. To loosen or tighten the belt, do as shown above. Although the first aid kit itself is not included as original equipment, this auxiliary box can be used to store the first aid kit. Make sure the first aid kit is securely held. Floor mat. Use a floor mat of the correct size. If the floor carpet and floor mat have 2 holes, then they are designed for use with locking clips. Fix the floor mat with locking clips into the holes in the floor carpet. Caution. Make sure the floor mat is properly placed on the floor carpet. If the floor mat slips and interferes with the movement of the pedals during driving, it may cause an accident. Warning reflector holder. 1. To disengage, and 2. To engage. This belt is designed to hold the warning reflector. To disengage or engage the belt, do as shown above. Although the warning reflector itself is not included as original equipment, this auxiliary box can be used to store the warning reflector. Make sure the warning reflector is securely held. Coat hooks. Seal and border above the second seat. To use the coat hook, pull it down. In the luggage compartment, without third seats, to use the coat hook, push the hook. Caution. Do not hook a hanger, heavy or sharp, pointed object on the coat hook. If the curtain shield airbag inflates, those items will be hurled away with great force or the curtain shield airbag may not activate correctly. When you hang clothes, hang them on the coat hook directly. Luggage cover. Using luggage cover. To use the luggage cover, pull out the luggage cover and hook it on the anchors. Caution. Do not place anything on the luggage cover. Such items may be thrown about and possibly injure people in the vehicle during sudden braking or an accident. Removing luggage cover. To remove the luggage cover, retract and release the both ends and lift it out. After remove the luggage cover, place it somewhere other than the passenger compartment. This will prevent passengers from injury in the event of a sudden stop or accident. When installing the luggage cover, keep the top mark of the luggage cover ends upward. Tie-down hooks. To secure your luggage, use the tie-down hooks as shown above. See stowage precautions on page 419 for precautions when loading luggage. Notice. Do not use the third seat anchors instead of the tie-down hooks.